You are officially live.
Oh, hey, welcome everybody to the Thursday night live stream. How are you doing? Here I am live. I'm live. Here I am. All right. Cool. Let's see who's here. Anybody here yet?
Nobody, according to me.
Yeah. Well, takes a second.
Yeah. Let me get that one picked up.
Just waiting for someone to come in.
There you go. Now the
There we go. Usually it says how many people in. It takes a second though.
Yeah.
Takes a second. All right. Thursday is says four messages or something. I don't know.
4 people are watching.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to the Thursday night live stream. If you're watching and you want to ask a question, just hit the subscribe button and you'll get your free question. And usually it takes a few seconds for everybody to get in here. So if you're here now, pop it in quick before there's a lineup. And there usually is. But I get through everybody as much as I can. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to check out at psychicdrew.com or psychictarotandrew.com, both my websites, and Kasama or bitwine.com for a reading when I'm not here. But welcome everybody else here. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit it and hit the like button and share the channel if you could. That'd be great. Appreciate it. And you can also check the QR codes out on the websites if you would like to check out the other websites, and also if you'd like to donate to me through PayPal until I get monetized, which hopefully will be soon, as I'm at 367, trying to get to 500. Would be nice to get to 500 by the end of the year. Hopefully it even goes faster. I haven't been posting a lot of shorts in the last couple months, but there's plenty to see on there right now. If you haven't checked out the channel before, that'd be great. We have 6 people now. So whoever's here, welcome everybody. And yeah, don't be shy. Ask a question, just hit that subscribe button and I'll draw the card for you. I'm on every Thursday, Sunday, and Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Good to see you again. Thanks for coming in. How are you tonight? Good? Oh, thanks a lot. You did that last time, didn't you? I think. But if you're new, I think you were last stream. Thank you. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you have a question, just let me know. It's usually the first 5 minutes, people are just getting in, and all of a sudden I get like a firing squad of questions at me. And I just got to keep up. Now that I'm right here. And you're here.
Can I ask a question about my girlfriend, Beck?
Okay, Paul has a question. Oh, wait. Hang on.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Will Robert get over the distance issue between us? Okay, good question. Here we go, Saren. We'll see what kind of cards we get here for that. Hey, Jane, how are you? Now everybody's in. Will he get over it? Tough one. It's a tough one. It's going to have trouble getting over it. Let me see what I get here because it changes. There we go. With patience. There we go. There's the distance card. This said no, but I could tell because of the end card here that it's temporary. So it's going to take a couple months, or like he'll get over it and he's still having trouble with it for the next month or two. Then it changes around. So you're going to have to be a little patient on that one, Saren. That would be the distance card there. It changes around, and then I get some better cards after the strength card, which is just patience. So that's going to turn around for you. Good. Anything interesting for you today? Different continents, tough. I did it through different countries. That was tough. But that was a long way. California to Toronto. LA to Toronto. And we were playing the Dodgers in the series and we're winning 3-2. Yay, World Series. Hey, great. Jane, anything interesting for you? For me? Or for you? I think you mean for you. My day wasn't too interesting.
Is the game on tonight?
No, tomorrow night. That's game 6. If we win, we win the World Series. If we lose, we go to game 7. We're in a good position with a good team. We'll see how it goes. So, Jane, did you say anything interesting for you? I'm just going to take that as you meant that. Me? Not so much. Let's find out what we get. Got the Queen of Pentacles. That's a nice card. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. I often see this at the end of a month, beginning of a month, or end of a year, beginning of a year, or birthdays, because it means things turning around for the better in this case. It's a cycle change. And the 9 of Cups, which is a wonderful card. It means content, wish, happiness. Ace of Cups. You want interesting, you got interesting, if that's what you're asking. And the Page of Cups, lots of love cards, and the Empress. Holy moly. Well, at least you got those cards. That's pretty cool. Yeah, for the when, son, he's going to start getting used to the long distance in about, I'd say December, like a month and a half, somewhere in that range. Yeah, not too far away. No contact. Yeah, the cards are kind of spaced out here. You're going to another month and a half of patience, maybe. Yeah, those were great cards, Jane. I think it's interesting for you. You're welcome, sir. Yeah, I just said not yet, but not too far either. So there you go. You're welcome. Thank you, sir, and blessings to you. And you're welcome, Jane. All right. We have 10 people watching now, so here we go. And there's Angel. Hey, Angel. Thanks for coming in. And Angel has a question. Hey, Dark Wolf, what's going on, buddy? Oh, yeah. So Angel says, thank you for subscribing, by the way. Appreciate it. I actually want to ask about someone who is also named Robert. Yeah, sure. Do you see anything coming for us? Appreciate the insight. Right there, Angel. Thursday, Dark Wolf. I'll sell you a seat, but you'll only need the edge. Here we go. All right. This is for Angel, right? Robert. Hi, McKelty. How are you doing? Good to see you again, too. See anything for us coming up? That's right. World card is nice. 6 of Cups is really nice. I'll explain these. Ace of Swords. Should I do any more? That one's these are these are interesting, but they're kind of neutral. But I'll talk about these two at the end. So what we have is 2 cards that mean things coming together. The World card, which is the final card in tarot, it means complete circle, things starting to come together. It's the last card. You go through the whole journey and it comes together. This is the 6 of Cups, which is there's an older person, a younger person, say past and the future meeting and coming together. 2 cards of coming together. That's good. That's relationship-wise, by the way. Well, this can be as well. That's everything. And here's interesting. This is just good contact, communication, the Ace of Swords. That's good. And these 2 cards that came together at the end here, I was going to stop there, but I'm glad I can talk about these. They're both cards that are reversed. This one means closed off, perhaps not expressing their feelings as much as they could. So that opens up. And this one can be hesitation. In this case, that's the context. And you reverse that and it's decision. You can see the person deciding, should they move forward? They've done this. They got to plow this part of the field. Also, but it can also be calculated moves, things like that. One of my shorts that I did on a deeper dive that's on my channel explains this card a little more detail. But all in all, there's good things. He's opening up. Things are going to come together. The relationship has, we say, has a future, as they say. Something's going to happen. Very good. Hey, Shannon, McKelty, and of course, Darkwolf. So McKelty has a question here. Coming up on the screen. Right, I got it coming. Oh, remember, there's a delay here for about 20 seconds, right? So McKelty says, would Pisces really be all right if I moved on from him? He told me he's going on dates, but isn't really pursuing anything. Would he be all right if you moved on? Let's find out. And then I'll get to you after that, Shannon. You're welcome, Angel. Good cards. All of them were kind of opening up and things coming together. So that's really good. I like the Six of Cups. I call it my mini star card as well. And the Nine of Cups is good for that too. Okay, McKelty, will he be okay? There's the moving on there. I mean, yeah, he will be okay, but he still has a connection to you. That's the star. I just mentioned it. And the Nine of Cups. So there is a connection that he feels. I think that he doesn't prefer to move for you to move on. I mean, he'll survive. Is he really happy about it? No. Because he still feels a connection, sir. According to my cards. However, overall, would survive. You know, not a preference that I get in my cards. So something to think about, I suppose. Shannon, me and the guy on my mind hasn't met up. I don't have a car to meet him. What does he think? Okay, I'll see if he has some patience. You're welcome, Angel. You don't, Shannon, you said you don't tell him? Oh, I see. So just because you don't show up because you don't have a car, what is he thinking? I said if the patience card is there. Yeah, there's no problem with it. He's not like upset. The cards are, I said, would he be okay with it? It's a yes. 10 of Wands might be a little bit of a burden on how to explain it, but this is you getting together. 10 of Pentacles in this case. There's still attraction. There's still things happening. I don't think it's a major problem, and you don't have to tell him. Just, yeah, you don't have to tell him. That's fine. So I don't think he's going to be upset because you didn't meet him once. Still wants to meet you. So there you go there. Okay. What else are we looking at here?
Nothing.
That's okay. Okay. You can't meet. Yeah, so well at the moment you can't, but it's not like it just said he's patient with it if you explain, but it also says you don't have to if it's something that you don't feel good about, if that makes sense. Good about. I see.
Got 10 people watching.
I keep hesitating. Okay. Well, you know what? the circumstances can change, it's said. But if you can't meet because of that situation alone, again, it's just a matter of he still is interested in you. So whatever you can do there. I mean, I don't know how to solve it. Yeah, unless you can solve that. But if there was a possibility, if there's a way, he's still into you. So that's all I can say about that. By the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And CDN Rowe, one of our subscribers here on the channel. That's her new book, Holly's Christmas Elf. Very great price on Amazon if you want to pick up a Christmas gift or just read a nice book. She hasn't been into that since I got the book, but she's also donated to the channel too. So I thought, hey, I'll buy the book. And it's not bad. I walked some of it. I read some of it. All right. So anybody else have a question? If you're watching, you're not subscribed, you want to ask a question, hit that subscribe button and put your question in. Paul wants to know about his girlfriend from Quebec.
That's my question.
What was your question?
We already know she's coming in January. We know she's going to love me madly. How long should we stay for?
Okay, let's find out. Oh, hi, Shiloh. How are you? Sorry, Shannon. I don't know why I said walk. I think I was reading your thing when I said that. How long, Paul?
Yeah.
I get to February, all the way till March, April.
All right.
Not bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. Good evening, Shiloh. Good to see you. Do you have a question for me? Thanks for everybody watching right now. We're getting in and out. We're up to 10. Now we're down to 6. But that's how it goes. And hi, Melissa. Happy Thursday. All right. So, Shiloh, do you have a question for me? There we go. Coming up on the screen in a second. What do we have? So, Shiloh wants to know my love interest has been divorced twice. If I married him, would he last a lifetime? Like he is the problem? Maybe? Interesting question. I'll just look at longevity here. Sometimes experience is the best teacher. Sometimes it has to happen 4 or 5 times.
Like something I know.
Like somebody I know. Let's see. Divorce card. Hangman. Magician. We'll take work. Star card. There you go. My favorite card. Shiloh. As everybody knows, it's a different version, but it's a backdrop to my studio here. And that is like destiny, fate, soulmates, things like that. That's why I have it behind me. And that's the new start, fresh start. So he's got a fresh attitude towards it. So it's good. You know, there's a divorce from the past. That's going through the experience of those. That's working on it himself. And that. Magician's good communication. And then you have the Star and the Fool, which are like a fresh start and a really nice connection. So it's worth a shot. I mean, might as well do it. 3rd time's a charm. Exactly. They say. All right, everybody. Perfect. Then we got 7 people. Fluctuates throughout the show. So anyway, yeah, don't forget, hit the like button if you can, please. Helps. And if you watch after the show, leave a comment because that actually helps views. And the more views I get, the more subscribers I get. Getting close. We're closing in on the 500. Still a little ways to go. That's the goal right now. And then after that, we just get better and better. Aaron, how are you? Good to see you again. Thanks for coming in. Do you have a question for me, Aaron? Fire away. I'm doing all right. It's a little cold out there. Got some rain. It is Halloween tomorrow, so we expect that. At least it's raining today. Maybe, I don't know. We're getting the effects of Hurricane Melissa up here. Well, at least everybody else has now had that effect for 2 years. So, Sterling Silver, how are you? Good to see you again. Is Jay going to offer something solid? Or is this an illusion in my mind? Let's find out. Something solid would be Pentacles, Six of Cups, which I got earlier. Things coming together, things solidifying. Okay, and Aaron, I'll get to you then, right after that. Something solid. Pentacles, I mentioned it, right? That's the 10. That means things coming together. It's completion. It's the top card of the pip cards of the minor arcana. Well, and then you have the court cards, and then you have the majors. So that's a good solid card right there. This is good. This means deciding to go forward. I'm going to have it like that. Reverse. Just good communication there. Knight of Cups is a good romance card. I like this. King of Wands is good energy, male energy too. The Queen of Pentacles is even a bigger commitment manifestation card. Goes with the 10 here. Remember I said that's the top. Then you go to the court cards, which is the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and then the King. King of Wands, Knight of Cups. Very good combination here. And finally, the Empress card, which is even higher than the Queen and the King of Pentacles. You have a major arcana here. This is also a major for communication in this sense, and that's also a marriage card sometimes. But the Empress for sure, that's solid. You've got 3 solid cards. One that leads to solidity, good energy, good love, and good communication, which also is a marriage card. And so are these 2 as well. Matter of fact, all 3 of these can be. That's one of the highest that I have. That's second, or right behind the Empress, and that's a good one too. So extremely solid cards there. There you go. Oh, sorry. 1 second. A little chilly out there. Okay. Hey, Virgo Empress, how are you? Good to see you. Sterling Silver, based on all those cards, yes. That would be the Knight of Cups, especially, but all the other cards lead to that. And the Justice card would be a planning card too. So absolutely, yes. And Aaron, how's my person feeling about me at the current moment? Sure, let's see. See what kind of nice cup cards we get, hopefully. Judgment card, that's good. It's like rebirth, like feeling refreshed. 8 of Cups reversed. That just means not walking away from anything. Hangman's a little bit of a suspension card there. 5 of Cups. That's a good card. That means interest. The cards are kind of in the middle, but good. And then we get the Lovers. So it's building up. So, Aaron, this is kind of like getting renewed feelings, kind of refreshing, refreshed, sandwiched between some cards of just getting there. And then we head to the rising interest and then the Lovers card, which is, so the feelings are welling up, we should say. And so there, it's a good feeling, but not quite right there pulling the trigger on it yet, but will. So things are looking optimistic and the feelings are there. And then we end with the Lovers card there. So that's good. Things will get better there. Oh, you're welcome, Sterling. Yeah, that makes sense then.
True.
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh, it's Mel. No, this is Virgo. Paul, I'm looking here and there.
Okay.
Remember, this is delayed. This isn't.
Okay.
Okay, you didn't see my eyes there, did you?
No.
Okay. What does Robert's higher self want me to know? His higher self. Okay. Higher self is the Atma. Atma, as we call it. It's a self beyond the illusion of the mask that we wear. What does he want to know? Don't worry, be happy. That makes complete sense. I think everybody's higher self would give that advice. Ace of Cups. It's a nice love card, by the way. Well, you probably know the cards. A lot of you know the cards. Death reverse just says basically, don't change. Things will get better, and perhaps just open up a little more. And there's the Two of Cups. 3 beautiful cup cards. One is just maybe open up and express. The other one is don't worry about it. There's no big changes coming in terms of anything negative. We'll leave it at that for that. Just no negativity there. And 3 really nice cup cards. Hey, Mel, how are you? How's it going down there? Down under? Down under. What time is it for you? It's like 8 in the morning, right? Love prediction for the weekend. Okay.
That's Blue Jays win or lose.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Blue Jays, I don't read on the team I want to win. My heart says I want to win. My brain even thinks they will. But I don't dare predict. I always bet on the other team anyway. Hi, Mika. Thanks, Virgo. Virgo Empress. Mel, prediction for the weekend. Chariot. Are you going on a date? Is that correct? I think we talked about that last time, right? You have one. World card is nice. This is good. That means you'll get along. Swords. That just means victory. And as you said, I was waiting for a cup card to show up. I got the Knight. So we're good. Everything's real set up nice here for the weekend. Especially if you have a date. It will be really good. It'll be a nice time. And things can go from there if you decide. Is that correct, Mel? Mika's here. So yeah, those are good cards. Good cards, Mel, for the weekend. All right. Dark Wolf. All right. Got a question from Dark Wolf. It'll pop up in a second. Okay. Dark Wolf wants to know. So I found out the person who was astral projecting monitoring me. Can you clarify? Is this the person I can trust? Rebecca? Well, let's find out. Trust cards. Hierophant would be one, I suppose. In that sense. 7 of Swords reverse would mean that too. Let's find out. So far, it's a yes. Yes. I didn't get the Hierophant, but I got the yes. And on the yes line, the Empress and the Queen of Wands. That's 2 female energy cards there. So, and it came out as a yes. So the cards are saying you can. Yes. And the Empress card would be a trust card, in my opinion. Well, it wasn't one I mentioned at the top. Sometimes when I mention, they pop out perfectly. Sometimes I'll get a card that still says yes, but not the exact one I mentioned. Because there are other levels of cards, and it depends on the context. It also depends on the cards surrounding them. It can change the meaning slightly or even dramatically, depending on the subject, the spread, the cards around it. So that's a lot of combinations to look at. Oh, you can. You can, Dark Wolf. You can trust. Hey, Crow's Nest. It's been a while. I even forgot you. It's not Jessica, is it? No. It's been a while. Good to see you, though. You may ask anything. No problem. You, Dark Wolf, anytime, buddy. You know that. As much as I can handle, fit in for you. But that was a yes. You can. Oh, I got it right. How about that? It's been a few streams, Jess. I haven't seen you in maybe a month or so. Pretty decent memory, I suppose. How about that? What's coming up for Love for Me in the immediate future? All right. I'm closing in on 400 right now. Jessica, if you can share the channel, it'd be great. Trying to get to 5 as soon as possible. Then I don't have to ask for people to donate. I can put up the super chat. And if you feel like it, then you get priority, of course. Here we go. Immediate future for Jessica. Crow's Nest. Again, the world cards come out a lot tonight. Things coming together. You're going on a vacation? Possibly. That's often travel or vacation, or just traveling. That's showing. You said love, right? So I don't know if that could apply to it. 3 of Wands. That's like usually something new coming along. Often relates to career, but with the three of Wands can, if it's a love question, it's almost like the 3 of Cups. You can just transpose the cups onto the Wands. And the 3 of Cups is basically coming together romantically, or even celebrations. It's like a friendly card, but more than friendly. Like if you're in a relationship, it's like down here, but it's moving up. So that's that. The Empress, and then the Emperor is more of like meeting someone or being with someone. They reverse. These are both not things moving. Interesting. The cards end here with just neutral, as in love's not walking away from you type thing. Things are not. Status quo will be maintained, but if we're talking about meeting someone or coming together, I didn't get any cups, but I got cards that were more like meeting. This would be contain the cups within it, the world, because it means things happening, coming together. Would have liked to have more cups there, but it's still good. Get another one? What does that even mean? Okay. So I hope that's, I mean, the cards are good. I just didn't have any cup cards that blasted out on me. Except we can take that 3 of Wands because it's a love question and replace it with the 3 of Cups. That's all right. So it's about a 7 out of 10 spread. Okay, hope that answers your question. But it's not bad. I expect some action. If you're looking for someone or you're single, I expect something to happen. Mika says, why did I randomly start thinking of Carl? Carl, yeah, I remember that guy. So much romantically recently. We dated briefly almost a year ago, but I haven't thought about him since. Hi, Shelly. I'll ask, see what happens. We're always quantum entangled with people no matter what, because we're all waves in the same ocean. When that wave expires, we go back in the ocean, we become another wave. That's what death is like. Simply, you return to the ocean. No big deal. Well, the cards just say time, hermit, which is being alone a lot of times. And then you had the ace, which is like memories of whatever romance and things you had. It just popped up in your head, maybe because you had too much time on your mind. But maybe you're feeling lonely and you thought about something. But You just thought, oh, Carl. Whatever happened to that guy? Pretty well popped in. Did I answer? I saw your question, Mel. Did you see the answer? Was that one about what's going on this weekend? I did a whole thing where it said, if you're going on a date, it looks really good. I had the Night of Cups. I had the travel card, like going somewhere, like a date card. And then I can't remember the other two. We can go back in time and see, but it was really good. It's a good weekend. And I asked you, do you have a date this weekend? Because that would make real sense. Well, that could be also, Mika. They could be the way we're picking up. I said quantum entanglement before we even do the cards. It happens. So yeah, that's true. He could have been him lonely, thinking about you. Goes either way on that one. So Shelley, I think Shelley had one. Is my brother going to meet my person of interest? Do a yes, no. Take a break at about 10 for the halftime. That was a quick first half. Yep. So another 5 minutes to take a break. That was quick first half. We still have only how many people watching? There's only 2 watching right now, so I guess a break would be all right. This one is for Shelley. Shelley, is my brother going to meet my person of interest? Thank you. I'll see. We get a yes, no, and some meeting cards. Yeah, there you go. One of the meeting cards. You're welcome, Mika. That would be a yes. Star. That would be a yes. That would be a yes. On the yes line. And a yes. Yes, 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 and yes. That's for Shelley. Yeah. That's your brother's going to meet your. And by the way, that is a good card. Those are good cards and shows a connect, especially the star card in there, which is awesome. Really good.
You've got 2 followers and no questions.
Yeah, no, Melissa said, this is my questions on.
She's just showing you how to do it.
Oh, I see. Okay, thanks. All right, well, let's go break time for 5 minutes and be right back, or less, since we're already at 8:40. Take 5, and then I'll come back and finish off the rest. By that time, we'll let more people load back up, because we only got 3 right now. So I'll be right back, and we'll Sorry, I missed that one.
You're on.
Oh, hey. Oh, I'm back. Sorry. Mel, I was just looking at your question. You want something beyond your date? There was 2 questions you asked. Or whatever. Your love life this weekend was good. In general. And then Naveen, hi. I'll be right with you. Part 2. Oh, okay, part 2, yeah. Well, here we go. End of the month, I said. There you go. There's your contact card now. Should be coming anytime soon. Around now, next week. That's the other issue about the other person going away, as we talked about. So it's consistent. And now I'm starting to see contact creep into the spread here for timing. And then I have the temperance card, which would be coming together. 3 of Swords reversed. That's the same thing, really. It's not ending. This would be repair. These are both reconciliation cards, too. And that is the main one we're looking for, which is the contact. That should be coming sometime in the next week, hopefully, if the cards are right. And I'm great, Naveen. I'll answer your question now. So, is that Blessed Avona? Intentions towards me at the present, as we are not in contact since a month. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's find out. We'll also see if any contact comes in there, Naveen. See what happens there. So it's been a month, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that would be holding off, kind of keeping you at arm's length. You see that in this case, the card is a woman with a falcon on the arm, which can often mean just holding you off at arm's length at the moment. And there is kind of a friendly card. So then things start warming up again. I'm looking for the contact. That's a good card. Let's find out when that contact comes. That's a good card. That's still the Hermit. There's the Ace. That could be contact. The Sun as well. Let's see. There's your contact. So it's been a month, Naveen, and I think it's still going to be another week and a half. But then I finally get the contact, and I get the feelings kind of turning around, opening up, not pushing away so much, not keeping the distance. But then the Hermit's here. But then we move past that. That's like a week. Then we get a few more days, and then we get this one here, which is reaching out. And the feelings are kind of a little bit more opening up, or maybe they're realizing missing you and stuff like that. So hang in there for another week or so in that range, and you should get contact, and then things can start moving back to where they were and moving forward. So there you go. Yeah, we'll see. It didn't come out right away, but it has been a month, so to say that it would happen tomorrow would be a risk, but it didn't come up anyways. I did see a good one, strong one, in about 8 to 10 days, so don't put too much pressure on a week. It could go a week and a half, but it's coming. Yeah, the intentions are good. That's part of that cards that showed opening up. They might have been holding back. Not bad intentions, but just not expressing themselves. But when we move towards where that contact card is, we got the Ace of Cups, which is a love card, sincere. So when we add all that up together, things are going to get back on track. But it's not happening today or tomorrow or the next day. But maybe they're just going through something to get there. Ashimama Hajin. I hope I got that right. Can I call you Ash? Make it easy. All right, Ash, let's find out. You're welcome, Naveen. Appreciate everybody who subscribed tonight and hit the like button and share the channel. It helps. And even after the show, when it's over, if you leave a comment in the main things, that actually helps the algorithm with YouTube and gets me out there a little more, because this channel hasn't been on too long. and then I took a couple months off because of some things. So trying to get there as quick as I can. So like, subscribe. Ash, current feelings of Alankar. Alankar's current feelings. Let's find out. There we go. This is for Ash. Current feelings. There's a little bit of a card of a burden. I think maybe they're not expressing them because they're under a lot of pressure themselves right now. Maybe they're really showing some energy. That's maturing feelings. Four of Swords reversed. Let's see what else we get. The Sun card is good. I see a little hesitation, but then we have cards starting to open up new energy. There you go. Now, here we go. So you see it starts off with a bit of a heavy card, the Ten of Wands. That can mean someone that's feeling a lot of pressure or burden from their job, their energy, maybe not feeling energetic about the relationship, things like that. Then this is some movement. This is some activity, thinking, maybe thinking of you, thinking of new ways to go about it. Sun card is happiness. This is contact, reaching out. This is facing what they know that they like you. This is a new energy, and it ends with the King of Cups. This is what the inner feelings are, but they're holding back. So this is a really good card for feelings, the King of Cups. So that's their feeling, but you might not see that come out until November, like maybe in the first week as well. A couple of different spreads in a row where we have something kind of moving forward and moving up. So just hang in there with that. Thanks a lot, Naveen. Appreciate that. And Renu, how are you doing? You want to know what's my ex karma for cheating on me? Well, I'll see what comes up. Sometimes it takes a while for that karma to work itself out, but if I get the Seven of Swords, that means they'll get cheated on. I don't know. Possibly. Well, I got one thing I can tell you. They're going to have some money problems. That's the one thing I can glean from those cards, at least. I know it's not related to love, but hey, karma's karma. So hopefully, you let me know if that happens. So yeah, at least they'll have to suffer in some way. Five of Pentacles is not a great card. Sometimes it can mean real financial hardship. So that's what I got out of it. All right. Next. Thanks for subscribing, all the new subscribers here, by the way. Someone loved it asking karma. That's great. Yeah, a lot of times karma, it comes in a different form. And sometimes, maybe not in this lifetime. But one thing about it is like, think of it as an ATM. You take money put money in this one, take money out of that one. It doesn't happen usually instantly or in the same way you would expect it. But it always works itself out somehow, somewhere. You're welcome, Renu. Okay. This is true. Yeah, this is true. I'm just doing what karma that I do. I don't really like to question so much all the time. I'm not really a karma guy, like, because things happen for a reason. But you know, but I agree. I don't disagree with you, Naveen. Uh, living well is the best revenge, as they say, right? So there you go. So yeah. Anyway, all I did was I had answered the question, and I had to pick a card that would represent something that might not be great. The Five of Pentacles. We'll see. All good in the hood. Don't forget, if you want to donate to the channel, you just go to psychicandrew.com. There's a QR code for the donation if you'd like to. I'd appreciate it. Since we have to, we've got a lot of stuff in the studio that we want to get. Paul is also needs to be paid, which I'm catching up on. I'm not making anything until this channel is monetized, but we'll get there. Thanks for sharing and liking and commenting afterwards too in the comments, so we can get it out there. One show actually got 700 views in the next 2 days after the show. I guess there was something that hit the algorithm, and that was from the studio right here. So we'll see. Those always help. I think it's the most watched live stream I've had so far in my young YouTube life. And don't forget, I'm always on Kasamba, Kasamba. A lot of you probably heard of it. And Bitwine, BITWINE.com. When I'm not here, most often on, not always. Mel, did you get all your questions answered, Mel? I said if you got a date this weekend, that's going to go great. And then we talked about the other issue. Contacts still online, in line for coming on, hopefully. Well, it could be any time, but hopefully next week for sure. You get some kind of contact there. But the cards are pretty consistent as they were last time on the subject. All right. Let me know if I missed something. Still have another half hour or more, so we can clarify that. Anybody want to ask another question? That's fine. As long as I see a lot of new people in tonight, which is great. Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. And anything else on the schedule here on the questions? We still have, we only have 4. We got to get the watchers up again. We do peak. What happens in the stream, your watchers go up and down. You ask a question. Not everybody can stick around for the whole show. A third party? Maybe. I could ask that since I'm waiting for questions, Naveen. Let's find out. Keep me busy. Keep me busy. Was there a third party? Actually, no. Nope. A real solid no, by the way. I think it's just simply mindset. Perhaps not ready. And I saw that 10 of Wands, the first card in the first reading on it. And that that sets the tone for like not quite. Am I okay here, Paul?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Did I migrate to the other side?
Yeah. Every time you have a drink,
you
move over.
Yeah, so I have to remember to come back this way. So yeah, Naveen, no third party. That 7 of, so that 10 of Wands was kind of like maybe going through a little depression, maybe overworked. So basically the energy wasn't there to focus on a relationship. So that's what I see. And definitely a no for a third party involved in that. 100%. Right? Okay. Next. Get some more questions in, folks. This happens a lot. I'll get busy, and then it'll go down a bit, and it'll go crazy again.
Do last call meeting.
No. It's only 9 o'clock, Paul.
Yep.
Got to do the whole show, Paul. It goes fast once it starts. Once we get more people in. You're welcome, Naveen. Much appreciated. All right. If I keep asking. And also, let's do a card, I guess. Okay, little tarot lesson in the middle of this while I wait for the next question. Let's pick a card. I'll give you the meaning, or one of the simple meanings, maybe a little deeper. What do we get? Oh, that one's easy. I was going to do a harder one. I just picked it randomly. This is the 10 of Cups. And if you notice, just two people, got children dancing. You got the rainbow. 10 of Cups are within the rainbow. Pretty simple. I was going to do a little card lesson. And this is probably one of the simplest cards I could have picked. It means happiness. And if you look at the card, you can see it. Is my angle good on the card?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see it front and center. Maybe I should do it like that a bit. Because when I go like that, it's a little darker.
Yeah, that's right.
When I go like that, you can see it better. Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. 10 of Cups. Happiness. I hope it happens too. I hope it happens to me. I won't go all the way over there. Wait, Paul, I'll come back here. Need my drink. Else I'll go dry. My voice will. What else? Oh, again, I'm going to always promote Deanne's book, one of our subscribers. There's a book called Holly's Christmas Elf. Looking for a good read. Very, very well priced at Amazon. Wasn't very much at all. Sell that book for Deanne. It's really good. I promised her I would promote the book. And ever since I've been doing it, she hasn't been in the show. Probably busy getting all her orders ready to ship out. Hopefully. Oh, did I drop something? I did. Oh, 1 second. There we go. All right. Any more questions right now? Oh, my God. Wow, you went through a lot, Naveen. Holy moly. Oh, that is tough. Holy moly. That's a lot to deal with in 6 months. I remember 2021, I lost 17 people. Not from COVID, but every one of them had the shot. I'm not going to say, well, no, a lot of it wasn't related to that. Some of it was just other circumstances. Still smiling. What else can you do? Got to keep on That's all you can do. All right. Okay. If you're watching and you want to ask a question, just remember, hit the subscribe button, get your question in, and we can do it. All right, let's do another card. 10 of Cups is way too easy. Give me something more complicated to describe here. Okay. What are we going to get this time? The 7 of Cups. 3 under that. 7 is an odd number. It either wants to be a 6 or wants to be any odd number, usually wants to go one way or the other, okay? If you look at the card, you see a lot of cups with some odd items inside them, and the person kind of looking and choosing. So straight up, it's a cup card, but in a relationship reading, it just means choice. Which way do I go? If it's between people, who do I pick? If it's do I get married? Things like that. But it also could just mean choice. If it was like a career spread or something like that, it means choices. but more specifically romantic choices, but it can substitute for a card for simply choice. Kind of pretty self-explanatory when you look at the card, right? So that's good. There's another little explanation. I do deeper dives on my shorts. They're still on the channel there. I got 365 videos posted on the channel. If you're new here, check it out. If you're having trouble sleeping, check out my binaural 8-hour sleep meditation. And also there's a couple. I have a few more. I have a shorter one. I have a 2-hour one. And I think there's a 15-minute one too. But if you want to put the 8-hour one on and just listen all night, it'll put you to sleep and it's awesome. You wake up refreshed. And I'll have 8 more hours of watch time. Actually, it's one of my most popular videos, actually. Actual feelings. And you're not sure if it was for you. Okay, let her. This is for Naveen again. Her actual feelings. Okay, doke. Well, remember I saw that they were like not being expressed. Justice, that's contact. But there again, same card we got last time. Similar where it's moving. That's friendly, but it has potential for more. The Six of Pentacles usually means friendly, but a lot of times I see it, that's sort of pushing you away, or not pushing you away, just still not opening up. It's a good card. That's your contact. Very similar. There's attraction, the Devil card. 2 travel cards. Is she, and then the Six of Cups, which is reconciliation. Is she in a different country or not close to you? Those 2 cards are kind of hints at that, if that's true. And then this is good. So I believe what's happening is just they're opening up, but they're not opened up yet. So it's going to take a bit. 15 years. Same city. That just means distance. And the 9 of Pentacles is her keeping a bit of a distance, not opened up. But we saw that in the first spread where that changes, okay? That's the little thing that's been holding it back a bit. Yeah. Yeah, well, definitely was closed off in that first spread to start. So hopefully those cards come to fruition and you see that opening up coming. All right. Okay, we got 25 minutes left. Okay, next question. We only have 3 watching right now, but it seems to go in the middle of the show, seems to go really question after question after question after question. Then there's a bit of a lull, and then the last 20, 15 minutes just crashed again. Everybody starts coming in. Hey, Aaron. Is my person and I going to have a future together? Let's find out. One, two, three. Future together for Aaron. Let's find out. Ooh, I like the cards so far. Oh, man. It's yes, but let's take all these cards here, especially the answer line. Got the 9 of Cups. That was the 10 I explained. Very similar to the 9. See all the cups lined up? In the 10 there inside the rainbow. This is the same thing pretty well. Happiness. 2 of Cups. It's a card of being a couple, even married sometimes. Ace of Cups, just a really nice love card. And often means new love, but just in this case, it just colors the rest of those. And we have the King of Cups, which is a marriage, also can be, but it's a love card, especially with a man. Well, it doesn't have to be, but it's the king here. More sense. And we have the Empress card, which is another marriage card, long-term, and a commitment card. This is clarity. Moon reversed, and this Hermit reversed would be opening up as well. A lot of opening up happening tonight. And then we have this commitment card, which is the Empress, which, like I said, it can be often a marriage card too, but the looks good for the future for that, undoubtedly. So yes, the answer is yes, Aaron, and some really good cards in there, like really good cards. Like that was good. You can't get much better than 4 cups in the Empress. Really good. You're welcome, Aaron. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. And okay, folks. Well, we still have about 20 minutes left. That means I can get in about 4 or 5 more questions. So if you haven't asked a question and you're watching, pop it in. That'd be great. And get me there. Also, don't forget, hit the like button if you can, please. Hit the bell for notifications. Everybody who is watching, who's commented or asked a question are subscribers. But if you are watching and you haven't subscribed, hit that button and ask me a question. Or if you're too shy to ask a question, help me out and hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying what you see. Even if you're not, just hit it and just don't watch me again. I'm just kidding. All right. Well, I appreciate you, Aaron. Thanks for coming in. And we have another 20 minutes. Well, probably less now. Getting there. Okay, next, I'll do another card. Another card lesson. Last one was the 8 of Cups. Oh, there you go. Thanks for seeing. Thanks for subscribing. Is it Rush? Rush? Can I call you Rush? Rush is Samani. Okay. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. When my father, Barrett, born on 74, finance was approved. Oh, will my father's? Oh, when will your father's finances improved? Okay. Let's see that. And then you also asked. Oh, Roshni. Oh, Roshni's, that was it? Roshni, I'm sorry, Roshni. Okay. Leave that. What led to the blockage? Well, first of all, let's see when it improves. Okay. Asking what led to it could be a million things. This is for Roshni. When will it improve? All right, see, that's right away. Not yet. Still going to be one. I'll do a timing and I'll tell you when. There you go. Okay. Okay, let's just say next year is going to be really good. But things turn around right at the end of the year, maybe even a little before in December. And this is a good luck. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, everybody here. Good luck and a good turnaround. And it also marks sometimes the middle of the end, or sort of a new year, a new month, a new cycle, birthdays. But in this case, it means the luck turns around. And that could be as soon as mid-December, but definitely by January, it's going to be a good fresh year. What was the blockage? Well, the Wheel of Fortune is good luck. It could have been just reversed and he went into some bad luck. Yeah. Just a lack of cash flow, things like that. Maybe not approaching it at the right way. There's your money going down. Some bad luck. Yeah. If it's a business, some competition, things like that, but it's going to turn around. The cards are pretty clear on that, Rossini. Definitely. That doesn't look too bad at all. The blockage, really, it just was a lot of factors in the cards there. I got the 5 of Wands, which is competition, if it's business, even if it's work. What else I got? I had the, oh yeah, I said bad luck. That's the 5 of Cups. That's not the Wheel of Fortune reversed, but in that case, it's just a little tough luck. things like that. Black magic by relatives. Well, I mean, yeah, it could be bad luck, right? Someone wished bad luck on them, perhaps. Yes. Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, they're new, and no problem. Thanks, Melissa. And I appreciate all the new people here tonight. Trying to get our next goal is 400 subscribers. It's getting there. Every show, I'm getting 2 or 3 more. Share the channel, gets even better. Thanks a lot, everybody. And we have 10 people watching now, which is great. We're going to get busy because we have 15 minutes left. Thanks a lot, Dark Wolf. Appreciate it. My energy is a little bit subdued. Blue Jays had 2 18-inning game. The next day, we lost in 18 innings, and we won the next 2. We don't play till tomorrow, but I am a big fan, so it kind of drained my energy. But it's been working around my shows, which is perfect. The first 2 games in LA or in Toronto, I think it was on the same day as my show. And then when we went to LA, it skipped. And now when we get back to Toronto Friday and Saturday, and my next show is Sunday. So hopefully on Sunday, I'll be saying, hey, World Series champs. We were down 2-1, and now we're up 3-2. We need 1 more game. 32 years. I was there 32 years ago. That's how old I am. Let's find out. Yeah, jealousy and ill feelings. Well, you can block that too, Rajni. Especially if you know that is. Put up a block. Yeah. You know what? It's been a while. And everybody said LA was going to sweep us. And then we won the first game convincingly. Then we lost the second game to Yamamoto. He's pitching tomorrow. And I thought, uh-oh. Then they beat us in LA the first game. I'm like, uh-oh. And then we won tight. I went, not so bad. And then last night's game. And all we need is 1 more. Okay, folks, we have exactly 15 minutes left. So grab it. Don't forget, check out psychicterrorandrew.com, and you can find the QR code for my other 2 websites. Well, I have a third one too, askpsychicdrew.com. And you can also see the QR code for donating if you'd like to help me out, help out the channel, help me stay here as long as I can, because it's a lot of work when you're doing this and building the channel. You know that. So appreciate all the help I can get. So here we go. Any other questions before we get close? You know, as inevitably it happens, there'll be 5 minutes left and 3 people will come in. It seems to be a pattern or a trend.
Last call?
Last call for questions. Yep. I think I can answer about 3 or 4 more at the most. I'm okay. Naveen, a little sleepy, and my energy's not as usual, but I'll be fine. And then I'll be back here on Sunday. Hopefully we win tomorrow night. And then Saturday, I won't have to watch the game. Just get it over with tomorrow. Can't take it, man. But I'm glad we're in this position that we can do that, because it wasn't looking too good. When we won the fourth game, I thought, oh, good. At least it'll come back to Toronto. And then we won the 5th game. I'm like, whoa, we can even win it tomorrow. We got 2 shots now. And you know how I'm going to guess that Dark Wolf's a Yankees fan, or maybe a Mets fan. I'm not sure. So we're going to do this for the Yankees, for the American League East. We're going to win this for the American League East. My ex-sister-in-law's huge Yankees fan. She lives in Saratoga. Or actually close to there. Last time we were in the playoffs, we played the Yankees in 2015.
Pat was there.
We were there? Paul was there.
DJing at Brandy's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, I was at Brandy's. Paul used to DJ at this place in 2015. Mm-hmm. I was there when they won the World Series in '93. I was at Brandy's.
I was playing the party tunes. I had to stop music because people was cheering.
Of course. Oh, you were there probably that night. I never met you then. Oh, no. I predicted, I cheated. I predicted the Blue Jays win 2 days ago, but I don't normally do that because it's my team and it can't really do it. But I said, okay, I just saw that. I won't talk about it. And we won. No, I did it. I did it, but I cheated. I'm not supposed to ask because it's my team. Maybe I could do it since we don't have a question right now. All right, I'll cheat again and maybe I'll see if we win tomorrow. I have a feeling we're not. I'll be surprised if it's a yes. I think it's going to go to 7 games. Ooh, it's a close yes. It's going to be a tough one. I think we could win it tomorrow. Ooh. I know it's going to be tough. Yamamoto's a good pitcher, but maybe he can't have 2 good games in a row. Hopefully. If we lose, I'm not going to say that was just a tight yes. This could be an extra innings game again. But I did get a yes. Let's see if I'm right. We'll have to go to Sunday. I feel like we're going to win the series, though. That's just my gut. So I'll take that. I didn't cheat. I just looked. It's going to be a good game, I'll tell you that much. Not going to be a blowout. Unless it's us. We'll blow them out. Okay. The game starts at 7. It'll probably go to 11. The series will go to 7. You wrote 7 o'clock. There you go. Thanks for correcting that. Hey, Rohama, how are you? Came just in time. Good. Was looking for another question. A great album and then another great album. It's like, but usually when you do a great movie, the second one's not so good. Sometimes it is. The sequel's not usually as good as the first. I'm good, Rohama. Thanks for coming in. Not 6 o'clock. You keep writing. I think it's your phone. Your phone is putting the time in the list, so not the number of games. Okay, Rohama. Get your question in because I've got 8 or 9 minutes left, and then the show's over. It's amazing. An hour and a half goes very fast. The thing is, though, when it gets slow, it seems like it's dragging, and all of a sudden I get busy, and it's like 9:30 almost. I want to know, how does Caden feel about me? Did he find my Halloween video nice? Okay. A 2-parter. Let's find out, Rohama. Good to see you again. As usual, don't forget the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Here we go. Sure, Mel. Be right with you because I'm going to be wrapping it up soon for you. Of course you can. And if you like Mel, you can find me at bitwine.com. And if you can't find me there, Kasamba. How does he feel about? Did he like your? I'm going to do that. Yes, he did. We'll get that. He liked the costume, 100%. That's a no-brainer right there. And the other question is, and then I'll get yours, Mel. Oh, how does he feel about you? Nice. Lover's card. That was easy. That made it easy. And the High Priestess, really nice cards there. Feelings are good. Hangman's a little slow, but that's all right. We have enough here to say, and there's Contact. Probably, did he reply to that video yet? That's going to happen. Lover's card's great too. So you got that. And now I'll do Mel's question. Go ahead, Mel. Oh, did you miss? I don't know if sometimes I've answered some of these questions because you asked about the weekend and you asked about your thing, and I talked about D, and that was I saw Contact hopefully next week and things changing. See, last time I had I don't know if it was the same card. I think it was the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Now we have the Seven of Cups upright. Very similar to change. So remember, we had that person walking away, hopefully. Contact. There we go. Two of Wands, which usually means things coming back to life. I said 4 days or 5 days. I'm just looking for their same card as last time. Star card is in a week. And there's your actual big Contact card right there. So very similar last time, Mel. Once this other issue gets cleared, it paves the way for them to come back. And there's your Contact showing in 7 or 8 days. But this is what we've been talking about. I think in the first spread, I said it possibly could be 4 or 5, but it's on the verge of happening, as we've seen. That's similar. The last question I answered for you was generally, and I was just putting him in mind, and we got similar cards. So yep. My plans for Halloween. When is that?
5 minutes.
Blue Jay game. If we lose. Watch baseball. I mean, what else am I going to do? I was going to wear a dress. The makeup on. Go out as Marilyn Monroe. I've got the hair now, so why not? I used to do a lot of parties on Halloween, for the tarot, and I have a bowl. I wear a tuxedo, and I'd get hired by corporations. It just became so much work. You drive there, and then they pay you a flat fee, which is good. But I can do, since the internet came along for readings, it's just easier. It's all expensive. I had to go to Newmarket. It took me an hour to drive there, hour back, bunch of gas. I did make a lot of money, exhausted, but I haven't been doing a lot of bachelorette or Halloween parties in a long time. And we don't have any kids coming around our place. It's a building. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Oh, thanks a lot, Mama. I'll tell you one thing. I don't want to eat a lot of candy. Not good for me anymore. Especially since, well, actually, I need my teeth done, but they're all fake anyways. I just need to get them replaced. I don't have any real teeth up here. That's because of hockey and stuff. They'll get knocked out. This one got knocked out in a fight. But that's fake anyway. I got to get it replaced. So, okay, folks.
Got a few minutes.
Got a couple minutes left. Last question. Whoever wants to get it in right now. Don't forget, I'll be here on Sunday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time. And then, of course, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, every week. Unless I'm not feeling well. Yeah, okay. Okay. Anybody else, or wrap it up? I think we're good. Thanks for everybody who came in tonight. Thanks for everybody who hit the like button. Thanks for our new subscribers. Thanks for sharing the channel. And thanks for leaving a comment on the video after the show's over, because I was told that helps the algorithm to get it out there more. Just go, thanks, or see you next time, whatever you want for us. And I'll answer. Appreciate it. It helps me and it helps you too. And I think we're done. So we will see. I'll see you on Sunday night, 8 o'clock. Thanks, Dark Wolf. Thanks for having me. Nice seeing you again. Everybody, Mel, thanks a lot. We got all your questions answered. And all the new Naveen, thank you. Roshina, Roshni, thanks for coming in. And all other new people. We had a lot of new people tonight. That's great. Appreciate it. And we'll see you on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Love you all. Peace.